Hello, I have decided to make a little bit of a cast video for the family that I'm going to be starting to play with in the new pack that's coming out, the Growing Together pack. So I've decided to start a new legacy save. This is going to be my first heir. I've decided to do it a little bit differently than in legacy because usually in legacy you just start with one sim. But because I want to explore some of the family dynamic stuff that happens in Growing Together, I decided to make a whole family. So this is Abigail. She's a young adult, and I struggled to kind of figure out what kind of hair and what kind of eye color and that kind of stuff I was going to give her, but I eventually landed on something. I didn't land on this hairstyle here, the reason being that it's a hairstyle that has bangs, and when you have bangs, it's really hard to select other hairstyles for other outfits and that kind of thing. So I ended up not landing on this one. And for like everyday outfits and that type of thing, I decided to, I wanted her to look like a mom, kind of, but not like my mom kind of a mom. I'm more like a millennial kind of mom, because like she's a young adult. She's not 50 or 60 years old. She's like late 20s, early 30s maybe. So like I didn't want her to look like she was middle-aged, but I wanted her to look like, you know, one of her goals in life that she was currently, you know, leaning into was that she wanted to be a mom. So you'll see here I'm trying to figure out what to put on her. I originally just wanted to put like a sweater or a cardigan or that type of thing on her. I think I ended up going with a sweater actually. Not this one, but I ended up going with this other gray sweater. I believe it's from City Living, because it just kind of looked mom-like to me. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah. I really wanted to use this skirt, but I felt like it wasn't exactly the vibe I was going for, so I went with these jeans instead. And listen, I use these sneakers a lot, the white sneakers. I use them more than is healthy, probably, because I'm obsessed with them. I really love white sneakers, and the pro of having white sneakers in The Sims is that they don't get dirty like they do in real life. I love wearing white sneakers myself, but my god, it's a pain to keep them clean. For her formal wear, I wanted to lean into kind of a Desi type, India vibe type of thing, because, you know, as you can see, that's kind of the sim that I was going for here. This is where I decided to change her hairstyle, because I couldn't find one that was good looking with bangs that would work with her formal outfit. So I changed her like everyday hair, and then I went with the hair with a clip in the back of it, I think from high school years instead. And yeah, there's not much to say about the workout outfit. It's nice. I also realized I forgot to put on makeup and jewelry and stuff for the formal wear outfit, so I went back and did that. Also for everyday, apparently. I was kind of thinking the formal wear would be kind of like, could double as a wedding outfit, because her fiance, who we're making, or her significant other, I guess, I decided that he was going to be his fiance and not her husband or boyfriend or that type of thing. So, yeah. I can't believe we've made it to party outfit already. Yeah. I also use those nails a lot. I use white nails a lot because they match the sneakers and the shoes, and it's easy to match like black and white nails with pretty much everything. So that's what I went with. I decided these pearl earrings would work well because there is a little bit of a cream color to those like flowers in her outfit. So that's, yeah. Just making sure that I've put on makeup on all the outfits that require it. Swimwear is a pain in this game, okay? The only good reason to buy Island Living, aside from the fact that it has a beautiful world and that type of thing, is that it's like the only pack that has good swimwear, pretty much. So, yeah, I usually use Island Living swimwear for my Sims. I sometimes use Island Living stuff for hot weather outfits as well. Right now I'm using some stuff from kits and that type of thing, because there is a kit that has kind of fashion from like India and that area and that type of thing, so I decided she would look really good with it. I was not certain about this eyeliner, but I went with it anyway. I should also mention that I have some custom content that you can probably see, and also some mods in CreateASim. One of them being, you know, the fact that I have more than 2 columns. I have a 5-column CreateASim menu, which makes it so much easier to make good outfits, because you have such a better, like, everything is just in front of you. You can see everything, and yeah, it's easier to like find the things you're looking for. And I also have a lip slider mod that isn't available just in vanilla, because I wanted to be able to further customize lips, because yeah, I've struggled with that a little bit in the past. So yeah, that should be Abigail. Now I'm about to create her fiance. I was about to say husband, but it's not her husband, it's her fiance. And sometimes when I create new Sims, I like decrease the weight slider a little bit, because it can be easier to customize the face when you kind of see how it would look in multiple weight categories, because your Sims will change weight throughout the game. Sometimes they'll gain weight, sometimes they'll lose weight. And so I'll kind of put it in the middle to see kind of where the average is at, and then I'll like add the weight back on once I'm done editing their face, basically. So, oh, and another thing you might notice is that while this is supposed to be her male fiance, I am editing his face as a female Sim, because it's so much harder to see how both genders are going to turn out if you are just editing the male face than if you are just editing the female face. So sometimes I'll just make a female Sim and then turn it into a male Sim, so that I'll know better what the Sims are going to look like if they make children, for example. So yeah, these are some of the custom content things that I use. I don't generally use stuff like hair and clothes and that type of thing, just like some skin shaders and eyelashes and fancy stuff like that, because I like for them to look a little bit more refined, but I do still want to use like vanilla, I guess, clothing and shoes. And I'm sorry if you heard my phone vibrate just then. I am going to turn that on silent. But yeah, in this part, in the formal wear here, I decided that I wanted to put him in a like cultural outfit similar to his wife's outfit. I didn't like the swatch that matched hers, so I went with a black one instead, kind of to signify the fact that he kind of is embracing his fiance's and soon-to-be wife's culture, and this is the outfit they're going to get married in and stuff. At this point, I also decided that I wanted him to have stretched ears, so yeah, I also discovered that, you know, that like outfit from Seasons, it's like a figure skating outfit that the women have. I didn't know that men could have it as well, so I thought that was really cool. You might have noticed earlier, but I actually did add top surgery scars, but I'm gonna have them have biological children regardless, because it's The Sims and I can live out my dreams, and fuck anyone who says otherwise. So this guy is trans and he can still have biological children with a woman, because I want it to be that way. So yeah, I always struggle with male party outfits. Oh my gosh, it is the worst. Every time I get to the party outfit for an adult man, I scream inside, because I never fucking know what to put on them, and I can never remember what I've put on them before. So I ended up just going with this this thing from this like flannel type outfit that I believe was from the Incheon Arrivals, is that how you pronounce it, kit, which I have loved, by the way. I use it so much. So if you are going to buy any clothing kit, I first of all recommend the children's kit, and secondly recommend the like Korean fashion type kit. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to being done with him as well, which means that we are about to look into the children. I really wanted to put this like cute fox sweater on him, but I ended up deciding against it. I might regret that now, but yeah. I'm also definitely going to go back and edit these before I start playing with them in the new pack. Obviously, because there's going to be new stuff in Create Sim, there's going to be new clothing, there's going to be probably new traits and aspirations and that type of thing. So like, this isn't the final product, this is just sort of as good as I can get it before the new pack is going to come out. So yeah, and I'm going back and making sure all of his outfits have stretched ears, because if one outfit is going to have it, they all have to have it, because you can't just, you know, you can't just put ears on them that are stretched but without the earring in it in this game. So if you're going to put it on one outfit, you have to put it on all of them pretty much. And yeah, here I'm just using the genetic randomizer to create, again, a teen female sim to see what the child is going to look like when they are an adult. I end up doing this even if the child is going to be male, just because I like seeing what the different faces are going to look like, what the genetic possibilities are going to look like, I guess. It's one of my pro tips for making sure you make, I guess, aesthetic sims, or sims that you like find good looking, I guess, is to make sure that they can look good in either gender. And to put the slider to the middle when you are editing the face. And yeah, I would say to also not be afraid, like you saw just now, to add like unique teeth and different scars. And yeah, like we just got the different medical stuff like hearing aids and the blood sugar glucose tracker thingies. So, you know, there are a couple of things that you can add to just, you know, add a little bit more lore to your characters, or to just, yeah, make it feel more authentic, make them seem more human, I guess. Also, pretty much everything I'm putting on Valeria's everyday outfit is from that children's fashion kit. I think actually everything except for the earrings is from the kids' fashion kit, and it is so good. I recommend it like a lot. I use it all the freaking time. In fact, I think that's mostly what I use when it comes to children's outfits in most categories. Like if I have the option to use clothing from that kit, I will, because it's just gorgeous. So I highly, highly, highly recommend it if you are going to buy a clothing kit. Obviously there's different build kits and stuff, but you know, because this is a cast video, I'm mostly focusing on cast kits. But yeah, I tend to reuse the same swimwear a lot, or like a lot of the same outfits, just because it's easy and I'm stupid. But yeah, I really like the way that she turned out. I decided I wanted her to have glasses as well, because she has the like whiz kid aspiration, and I felt like it would just be a good characteristic for her. I don't know if you noticed earlier as well, but I'm pretty sure I added a glucose monitor on her arm as well. And now I'm about to make her brother, because I decided I'm going to add one child, one toddler, and then when the infant update comes out, I'm going to add an infant as well. And then as soon as I start the game, I'm going to have them try for babies. So there's going to be like 4 children in the household, which is probably going to be a bit of a nightmare, but it's going to be worth it, because I want to see the different interactions between the different age groups. Like, how do teenagers respond to their kid sibling? Like, what if they have a distant relationship? What if they have a close relationship? Like, I want to see how that differs between the different age groups, which is why I'm deciding to have so many children in one household. And I didn't add his name until way later, but his name is going to be Sinclair. They all have kind of fancy names. There's Abigail, Alistair, Valeria, and Sinclair. And I haven't decided on the names of the 2 others yet. But I really like their last name, Portwood. I did some Googling to find fancy last names, basically, because, yeah, I felt like it. I thought it would be fun. But yeah, I am super stoked for the new pack to come out and just the infant update to come out. It's going to be out in a couple weeks now, and I am incredibly excited about it. There's going to be a live stream in a couple of days, and yeah, it's going to be the best. It's going to be really interesting because we've never had infants in any Sims game before, so yeah. I'm just doing some final touches now, and there we go. There's the Portwood family. And that is it for this video, so thank you for watching. I appreciate it a lot, and have a nice day.